You'll have to forgive Betty because she's terrified of the storm outside. Thunderstorms terrify her. But the new atheism, or the ridiculous atheism, I think it should be called. This is not to include people like Christopher Hitchens. I'm going to explain what I mean by this. Is that I no longer will allow people to call me an atheist. I will not hold the label atheist. I will not be called an atheist. Yes, even when I was applying that title to myself, I still said, yeah, I'm religious. I believe the practice of a ancient tradition, an ancient religion, is actually healthy, and for multiple reasons, and also there's probably many reasons why we should do it and we need it that we don't know yet, and that religion comes from our imagination, creativity, and very base things in us, and that it's man, the ape with the religious instinct evolved, and that we're not going to get rid of it. I've held that belief for a long time, but I'm not an atheist anymore. I will not hold that title. I will actually even say I am theistic at this point. It took me a long time, but I am theistic. Although it could go into depth about that. But I will profess the Nicene Creed, so I have to defend that when challenged upon it. And I will defend historic Christianity in a debate. And I won't lie or give slippery answers or say, oh, that's not really Christianity. I will say that's not really Christianity if it's actually not. If it's somebody's talking about, attributing Marcionite beliefs to the historic church. That's Marcionism. It was a faction that was only around for about 300 years and then died out. And that's being generous, saying 300 years. But many atheists I run into act like fundamentalist, evangelical, proselytizing Christians. Although it's worse than that. There's an elitist and strain in there, and seems like they can say any shit is justifiable. It's the weirdest thing. Now, Christopher Hitchens, he would at least sometimes he wouldn't respond to questions. He would just kind of go off on a tangent and respond to like half of not what they intended to ask, but will go off onto something. But he was capable of, and I miss him. It's too bad that he passed away. It's years now since he's been gone, but he could respond to a question and actually smack down somebody when it was serious. Not having to call them a liar, a hypocrite, a bigot, a prejudiced, hate monger, ignorant. The last, I guess, back and forth, I won't even call it a dialogue or debate that I got into with a professed atheist. That's all it was. It was weird. It was very narcissistic. I said, I can barely read these words. They were blurry because I was recording from this, and there was a computer screen in front of me, so I was showing the words so I wasn't lying about what I was reading or wouldn't misread it, or people could see what I was reading. I said, yeah, unfortunately, you know, the words are, what did I say? So I said it was pretty much unreadable. And then I went on to read it. I clearly meant it's unreadable when looking at the screen of my video, when watching my video. This was taken immediately hostilely to, you claim that it's unreadable and you're just doing that to insult me, and there was very poor grammar and a lot of things misspelled, and I read it exactly as it was written because I was continually being accused of lying that that's not what he really wrote, you know, even though there was points when I had to paraphrase because I just couldn't, everything was so choppy. But I mean, it just got to a just ridiculous point. There was no, hey, let's deal with the, if I'm wrong, point it out. But it was just, you're a liar, you're prejudiced, you're bigoted. This coming from somebody who assumed that I was Muslim, and 7 out of their 8 points was about how ISIS was killing religious minorities in other parts of the world. I'm Syriac. Part of my family's Muslim. I was a practicing Sunni Muslim. I'm no longer a practicing Sunni Muslim. I guess in the religious world of Islam, I'm still a Muslim. I'm just worthy of the death penalty or something like that right now. Kind of like if you're Catholic and you know, get excommunicated, you're still a Catholic. You're still baptized. You're just, you know, in the shitter, basically. But I would love to debate or have a dialogue with with people who are atheists or anti-theists who hold these titles or apply these titles to themselves. Debate or dialogue, discussion, whatever. We could have discussion first, then debate. But we'll actually deal with issues and won't just you apply this label to yourself, so therefore I'm going to be hostile to you. And since I have this label, I'm going to be, you know, on the side of everybody who holds the label that I hold. I mean, it's very sectarian and tribalistic and creepy. Again, this is not atheism, right? Shouldn't have this. This should be one of the good things about atheism, that they don't have this. That you could leave it to, you know, other people who could be atheists to do this, like communists or Randian objectivists or Satanists or whatever the hell. But just you're a Muslim. Well, it doesn't matter. You're theistic, so I mean, this screwiness is just weird. I don't think he accused me directly of being a Muslim, but the points of he had